Refreshing stories. This is a long, long tale of two rivals bound to each other by fate. As the story unfolds of these two men, it was a fierce battle that could only end in an accident that no man would wish on even his worst enemy. My name is Hiroshi. I'm just your average junior in high school. I recently became quite close to my cute classmate named Mikuru, and today was the day that I was going to tell her how I feel. Mikuru, I've been feeling this way for a while, and I can't hold it any longer. I like you. Please, will you go out with me?
Ew, no.
What? Why?
I know you're going around saying the same thing to all the other girls. I really thought you were a good guy, Hiroshi. I can't believe I misread you.
What? Wait, no! That's all a misunderstanding! I've only ever liked you, and you only! Mikuru, you're the only girl I've ever said this to!
Forget it. How can I believe anything you say anymore? Goodbye.
What?
Well, that was disappointing, wasn't it, Hiroshi?
You... Yohei! This guy was named Yohei Kinoshita, and he was my sworn enemy and lifelong rival. This long, long tale of two rivals bound to each other by fate begins here. It was you, wasn't it, that told Mikuru those lies? You set me up! How dare you!
I have no idea what you're talking about. Mikuru told me anyway that she always wanted to date me. Definitely not you.
Yeah, right! Cut it out with the lies already! Mikuru and I were never just friends! Give me back her love!
You should really withdraw now before you embarrass yourself anymore, Hiroshi. Don't worry, I promise to take great care of sweet Mikuru. Well then, see you!
Damn it, Yohei! I'll never let you get away with this, you scumbag! And just like that, as a junior in high school, I had the love of my life stolen from me. I graduated high school, but was never able to get my revenge in the end, and slowly became an adult. When I graduated from college, I landed a job at the major general trading company Scramify, known as SY for short. There, by pure coincidence, I was forced to reunite with Yohei.
Yo, look who it is! I thought you looked familiar. It's Hiroshi.
What? You're Yohei Kinoshita! Why the heck are you here?
Obviously because I got a job here. I should be asking you the same thing. But look at this beautiful reunion. Why the sour attitude?
I don't see anything beautiful about this. I still haven't forgotten what you did to me in high school.
Aw, you still having trouble with the ladies?
That's none of your business.
Don't worry. My sweet pet Mikuru is behaving like the good girl she is at my house. She's well trained now.
You guys got married?
Exactly. But you know, she's not nearly as good of a girl as you seem to think she is. So if anything, you should be grateful that I'm the one stuck with her.
Are you kidding me?
Cut it out, you two. You shouldn't be bringing your personal life into the workplace.
Damn it!
Stupid Sally! Suck on that!
From there, 3 years flew by, and nothing changed.
Hey, Mikuru! Where the hell were you when I was at work?
Can you not raise your voice like that as soon as you walk in the door? I've been home all day today, as usual.
You liar! You didn't even reply to any of my messages today!
I wasn't feeling well, so I was sleeping. And whose fault do you think it is that I am unwell?
Whose fault?
Well, thanks to me, you're able to be a full-time housewife. Are you trying to tell me that you have any right to complain about anything to me?
No, nothing at all. I never should have believed anything that this guy said. If only I could turn back time, I would punch high school me in the face.
Anyway, what's for dinner? Oh, and if you're going to go to bed early again, at least wash the dishes that I used before you leave the kitchen, okay?
What a piece of crap.
Eri!
Hiroshi!
I'm home!
I'm so glad you made it home in one piece.
This is my brand new wife, Eri. I'm just going to clear the air here and say that neither of us are cheaters. That's excessive. It's not like I'm in the military.
Well, lately on the news, I see a lot of people dying from being overworked. And when I think about you and what I would do if that happened to you, it just makes me so scared and...
You don't need to worry about that. I know I work a lot, and it's not easy. But no matter what happens, I promise you that I'll go through it and be there for you. Plus, knowing that you're waiting for me at home makes all of my stress from work fly right out the window.
That makes me happy. I'm also going to do my best to support you in any way that I can, forever and always.
Life was great until one day. Because of the increase in remote work, the sales department that Yohei and I were both working in was heavily affected, and we were forced to go into a large-scale transformation as a company. As I'm sure that you have all began to notice, the pride of SY, the incredible sales department, had come this far with our on-the-ground tactics, but were being left behind in this digital day and age. As a result, from this day forward, SY was putting forth a big company restructure. The first step is, the majority of the members of the sales team would be transferred to an undeveloped region. Boss! Is this a relegation? This is Mr. Kusuda, manager of the sales department. He may look like he's mild-mannered, but he's the snaky type of boss that makes his subordinates do all the dirty work.
To put it bluntly, I suppose that is correct. Everyone, we need you to forget your conventional sales tactics and everything you've been doing up until now. This is going to be a fresh start, and from now on, whoever brings the best results will become the manager of the head office sales department.
What do you mean? What are you doing to my career?
Anyone who is not able to increase their sales has the risk of being sent off to a remote location. So act wisely and good luck. That is all.
Whoa, what a situation this is. No matter what, I have to maintain this position and protect it with my life until I reach retirement. No way I would ever let those young guys have a taste of this sweet position. This is my chance. There's no one who is better than me in the sales department right now. This is my territory, and I'm going to claim it.
Ah, that loser Hiroshi. He better wipe that fat grin off his face and watch out. I'm going to be the one to take the throne of manager.
From that day, Yohei tried to get in the way of my work in whatever way he could. And he wasn't the only enemy at bay. Hiroshi, you're always working very hard, so let me give you a reward from me.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll take you to a girls' club tonight, on me, so you can enjoy and drink as much as you want.
What? But you know, I have a wife at home, so I probably shouldn't be going to places like that.
Oh, come on, that's nothing to worry about. Socializing is part of the job, isn't it?
That may be true, but tomorrow I have a very important sales pitch, so I really shouldn't be drinking the night before.
That's exactly why. Alright then, we're going to drink until the sun comes up.
What a mess this was. Perhaps Mr. Kusuda was also threatened by me, but he began to do whatever he could to sabotage my work. I'm home.
Welcome home, honey. Are you okay?
Eri, you're still awake? I thought you would have been in bed a long time ago.
You seem really tired lately, so I've been worried about you.
I guess you see right through me.
If it's that rough of a company, please don't push yourself too much. You can always find another job.
No, it's not like that. It's just that we're having an internal competition within the department, and there are some cheapskates in there who keep trying to bring me down.
I see. Well, if there's anything that I can do to support you, let me know, okay?
Thanks, Eri. Having you by my side is the best support there is. That's all I need.
Well, then I'll be right here, by your side forever and always.
With Eri's support, I was somehow able to tolerate the pressure and the harassment. But behind my back, my two rivals were finalizing their plan to eliminate me for good.
Bastard! That bastard Hiroshi! He's not even flinching at any of our attacks! How is this even possible?
Mr. Kusuda!
What do you want, Yohei? I know you're after my spot too, and I'm not giving it to you!
That's a topic for later. My first priority is to take Hiroshi out of the competition.
Oh? And what are you thinking?
I did some snooping around and figured out how Hiroshi is getting so many contracts signed. That guy downloaded the newest system software without telling anyone. It's a cloud-based database that almost automatically manages all of your accounts and the exact negotiation status of each.
What? So that's why all of his sales have been going so smoothly.
However, with your authority, boss, we can access his computer and destroy his database. If we do that, then all of his business negotiations will be flushed right down the toilet. And there's a good chance he'll be fired, too.
I see your point. If we take him out of the picture, then I get one step closer to securing my victory. It's a done deal. I guess I can worry about you later. Let's get him out of the way first.
Watch out, Hiroshi. This won't be the end of it either. I'm going to make you regret ever underestimating me.
Then one day, phew, I'm home. I can relax as soon as I come back here. Or not.
What? Yo, Hiroshi! I didn't know you got married. Congrats!
Hiroshi.
Yohei! What the hell are you doing in someone else's home?
Calm down. There was just a little coincidence, you see. I was wondering why you were in always such a good mood at work, but now I see it's because you had such a pretty wife at home to take care of you every night. I sure am jealous.
Eri, what did he do to you?
Well, don't just accuse me like that. It makes me look bad. We were just having a nice chat about the world. Isn't that right, Miss Eri?
Yes.
Don't you dare put one dirty finger on my wife! Or on anything else in this house for that matter!
Hey, why so aggressive? We may have some history back in the day, but now we're friendly colleagues, right? So why don't we be friendly with each other's families, too? Right, Miss Eri?
Sure.
Get out! Now! Or I'm going to kill you!
Whoa, how scary! Well, if you have a change of heart, invite me over sometimes. See you soon, Miss Eri. I'm sure you have a lot of things that you can't talk to this guy about, so don't you hesitate, and you can talk to me anytime.
I'm so sorry.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine, and nothing in particular. I just didn't know what a weird person he was, so I welcomed him inside.
That bastard! Trying to squash all of my happiness from every direction!
I really hope he doesn't force his way over again.
Sooner or later, he will definitely come back. That's the kind of guy he is.
Sorry.
You didn't do anything wrong, Eri. If this is the situation, then let's do something on our side before he tries to cross the line over here again. I began writing down all of the inappropriate behavior that Yohei had done and drafted a formal complaint to the president of the company. However, the next day, everything finally exploded! Sir! President! I'm so glad I could finally catch you. I've been wanting to show you this. Please, read it as soon as possible.
And what is this?
I'd like to request the resignation of Yohei Kinoshita.
You idiot! There are much more important issues at hand here.
This is an emergency situation. That guy is abnormal and dangerous. Hiroshi, do you have any idea of the position that you're in right now?
We found a major defect in the database that you've been managing.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
I received the report from the sales department earlier. You need to return to your desk immediately and look at what's happening.
I couldn't believe it, but the database containing massive amounts of material on the clients that I had been managing had been completely destroyed by someone. Damn it! Who was it? Who would do something like this?
You're going to do whatever it takes to make sure this is fixed by tomorrow. This is the #1 priority for you right now. Forget everything else. If not, then there will be no other option for you.
It has to be Yohei. I can't believe he's taken it this far! I had no choice but to try to restore the destroyed database, no matter how long it took through the night. At the same time, on the other side of the coin, Yohei and Mr. Kusuda thought they had secured my downfall and had forced themselves into my house again to celebrate.
Who would have thought that that guy would end up like this? Even though he was such a great guy.
Hiroshi was one of the best employees I ever had.
Excuse me, do you know when my husband will be home?
I wonder where that guy is wandered off to. Maybe he's too embarrassed to give you the news, and he can't bring himself to come home.
Here we are trying to throw a farewell party for our dear Hiroshi, and yet our main character is nowhere to be found. I guess the only thing we can do is begin the party ourselves!
Whoa! Cheers! Aye! Come on, Miss Eri, drink up! There's plenty for you, too.
I actually don't drink alcohol.
Aw, don't be so stiff.
Okay, I guess I'll have a little bit then.
A few hours later.
How did it get so late already? You mind if we just stay here for the night?
What? Even though my husband hasn't even come home yet?
I'm sure he'll show up eventually and make his way inside. After making such a major mistake at work, I'm sure he's feeling pretty down right about now. This way we can all be here to comfort him when he gets home. It sure looks like the manager isn't going to wake up either. And surely you're not going to just throw us outside, are you?
I guess not.
Yeah, see? Well, I do apologize for this. We didn't mean to stay this late. But don't worry about us. We'll make ourselves comfortable on the sofa so you can carry on with your evening routine as if we're not even here.
Okay, well that's fine then. I'm not feeling too well, so I'm going to head to bed now. Please feel free to use the shower if you'd like.
Whoa! This is where it starts to get fun!
Hey, Ari. I've been doing my absolute best to get through this, but at this rate, it doesn't look like I'll be able to come home tonight. Ari?
Sweet Miss Airy. This is the moment I've been waiting for all day. I can't believe Hiroshi was able to score such a pretty girl. Why did she marry a guy like him? But that's not important anymore. His precious wife is about to become mine.
While all of this was happening, I was still slaving away at work and imprisoned there overnight. As the sun began to rise on the next day. I think I'm going crazy. How is it already 4 a.m.? This has completely crossed the line. What the hell do you want?
Hello?
You seem to be in quite a good mood.
Where do you think I am right now?
I am really not interested. More importantly, get yourself to the office now. I know it was you that messed with the database.
What makes you say that? But more importantly, I have better news for you.
What?
I wanted to let you know that I've enjoyed your wife.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're trying to say. What are you doing?
I'm at your house in your bed right now, sleeping next to your beautiful wife, Ari.
Sure. Ari is actually back at her parents' house right now.
Why? Oh, I see. Is that what she told you? I hate to disappoint you, but that was a lie. Your beloved wife is right next to me right now.
That's enough. If you keep going, I'm gonna really fall.
Manager Kusada! Since when?
What? What the hell are you doing in my bed, you bastard?
No, I thought I was so sure that...
Rewinding back about 14 hours. Before I even met with the president, I'd been testing a new security camera.
Okay, I think I got in the right place. Can you see me on the screen?
Yep, crystal clear. I can see your pretty face beautifully. If Yohei comes over unannounced again, I'm going to take this to the police as evidence.
Well, if he's going to come then, I hope he shows up soon.
My goodness, you may look sweet, but you sure are spicy. And so, Ari was enjoying herself as she was purposely waiting for Yohei to show his true colors. But since he was trying to forcefully sleep over, she escaped to her parents' house. After that, it seems like our drunk and sleepy manager had made his way to our bed. By the way, Ari is actually quite the heavyweight drinker. She can sink down factory-level alcohol and not even bat an eyelash.
What? A hidden camera? In a place like this?
I've been watching everything in real time from here, including you and the manager being drunk and getting busy under the covers. It's all been recorded and saved.
What?
What am I wearing? Mr. Kusada, can you please stop looking so excited wearing my wife's clothing? I'm sure you're stretching them all out, so we'll be sure to collect compensation from you later. Hiroshi, you better delete that footage immediately! I'm not going to let you get away with this! Sure thing. I'm just going to have both of your families, as well as all of our colleagues and the president of the company, have a special screening before I do that.
Stop! Stop that! I'll get out immediately and leave you alone, so please, let's just pretend like none of this ever happened!
That completely depends on your attitude. Don't even think twice about getting in my way ever again, at work or in my personal life.
Okay, I swear! And I apologize for everything I've done up until now. It was all my fault!
Mr. Kusada, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm done for. I have no words. This must be a nightmare.
And so, this is how our long battle came to an end, and the curtain was closed on the long, long tale of this rivalry. Yohei and Mr. Kusada were stuck with each other's secrets, and afraid of what the other might do with what they had seen, they signed a ceasefire contract, and are now constantly under watch.
Oh, hey, Yohei. Anything new? Any changes recently?
Oh, Mr. Kusada, yes. Nothing at all. Thanks to you, all is well. All is fine.
Well, that's good to hear.
Let's work together from now on, too, and keep things safe.
And of course, it goes without saying that the two of them were sent off to offices in a remote location. I heard that their salaries now are about a tenth of what they were before. However, somehow, word quickly got around about Yohei and Mr. Kusada's affair.
Yay!
What the hell is this about?
I was framed! It was a trap! Please believe me! That entire video is fabricated! I was forced to drink alcohol and...
Your excuses are worthless. I'm calling a lawyer and I'll be suing you for every penny I can squeeze out of your worthless self. Don't ever try to get in contact with me ever again, you filthy animal.
Please, I'm begging you! Forgive me!
My goodness, shameful doesn't even begin to cover it. I was wondering why you were so friendly with your male colleagues, but I never would have guessed that this is why.
No, this was all an accident!
Shut up, you stupid airheaded double rag! Not to mention that a high schooler working at a cafe earns more than you. You may as well die, you useless crap.
No, please, don't leave me!
As for me, on the other hand, Eri!
Hiroshi!
I'm so sorry for all of the inconveniences I put you through.
No, it was also my fault for being careless, but you handled it all for me, and I think I've fallen in love with you all over again.
It's going to be you and me forever, baby.
Of course!
After that, I was successfully promoted to manager. Little by little, I was able to fundamentally improve the structure of the sales department at Scramify, and was commended for my hard work 5 years in a row. And Eri and I lived happily ever after.
Ooh, I found a lucky dollar. I can live off of this today.
My name is Hiroshi. I grew up in a single mother household, and thanks to my sweet mom who works as a teacher, I had a pretty smooth sailing life. After I graduated college, I got a job with the bank in my hometown. Or at least, that was the plan. But right before I graduated, the bank was found to have a large sum of liabilities and went bankrupt. I was also dumped by my girlfriend at the time without any explanation. And so, at the start of this new chapter, I lost both my job and my girlfriend. I started looking for another job, but the timing wasn't great and nothing stuck. And it looked like I would be graduating college single and unemployed. Another rejection. They just keep coming.
Are you okay, Hiroshi? Why don't you have some coffee and refresh yourself a little bit?
Thanks, Mom. And I'm sorry. I really wanted to work hard and earn a good salary so that I could give back to you after all that you've done for me. But instead, I've just been unemployed, still a NEET, and still living off of you.
Don't be silly. You have a long life ahead of you. Sometimes you might stumble along the way, but there's no need to sweat it.
Mom!
But Hiroshi, remember, NEET stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. If you really think about it, you're trying your best to be employed, so don't worry you're not a NEET. You need to be sure you understand the meaning of words before you use them.
I'm very sorry.
To be more specific, the reason why the word NEET started trending is because...
Here we go again. Right back to her teacher mode. My mom may be a little weird, but she's still like the greatest mom I know. So I turned my switch back on and went out to find myself a job. Up until now, I had only looked for jobs in finance or accounting, but I wanted to give my mom some good news as quickly as possible. So I decided to expand my search into sales jobs too. That was when I came across a company that makes useful items for housewives, from the planning of products all the way up to sales. I landed an interview, but hello, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Why do I even bother? Oh, you used to work in a bank, is that right?
Well, I didn't exactly work there. Unfortunately, the bank went bankrupt before I officially started.
I see. How interesting. If you're a former banker, that means you're a hanger, doesn't it?
A hanger?
Didn't you see it in the TV drama series? I thought that's what they call bank employees. Hangers. Isn't that right?
Do you by chance mean a banker?
Are you stupid? How do you not know that a bunker is the sand on a golf course? Do you even speak English?
Sorry about that. He's clearly confused, but I guess I should agree with him for the sake of the interview.
Anyway, does that mean that you would also get down on your knees to bow to your clients?
Well, no. Like I said, before I started the job, the bank went bankrupt, and either way, I hate to say it, but it's not exactly the same in real life as it is in a TV series.
Hey, why do you keep saying bankroll? What does that even mean? You mean like the bank is about to get rolled out? Or is that the name of a new type of cake?
No, I was saying bankrupt, as in the bank lost all of its money and doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, but this might be a wild guess, but were you trying to make it sound like food? Like a butter roll or a sausage roll? Those aren't even cakes.
No, I know what I'm talking about, alright? There are definitely cakes that are called rolls. Hey, why are you changing the subject? All I want to know is if you really want to join our company or not. So which one is it?
Yes, of course. I would love to join your company and help to sell products that will make everybody's life a lot easier. I heard that this is a wonderful company that handles everything from product planning all the way to sales to the customer. I would be honored to join the team.
Well, that's because as the second generation CEO, I've been amazing. I guess we are understaffed right now and are looking for more people. So sure, you can come work with us.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it. And this was how I landed a job at a company that works hard from product planning to sales. This slightly strange man who didn't seem to be the smartest person is, as he said himself, the next CEO in line, and currently the manager, named Sekokichi Gomakasu. Mr. Sekokichi's father, Mr. Seko, is the current CEO, which is why he is already assuming that he's next in line. I nervously showed up for my first day on the job. Good morning. I'm looking forward to joining the team from today.
Sure. Well then, why don't you just sit here for now and just start calling all of these phone numbers from the top to the bottom?
Start calling? Already? But I just got here. Is there any training or...
Training? What a waste of time. Why would we do that? Just so you know, just sell a lot of the long cooking chopsticks.
Wait, but...
You idiot! If you don't sell these chopsticks that make it easy to pick up boiled pasta that we imported from overseas, our company will be put in a tight position. So get to work. Hurry up. Shoo!
Hi, yes, hello. My name is Hiroshi from a company that works hard from product planning to sales. It's a pleasure to speak with you. Yes, well, I was hoping to ask if your company would like to use our company's cooking chopstick utensils.
I'm sorry, but our business is a funeral home. I think you might be selling to the wrong industry.
Oh, excuse me. I'm very sorry about that.
Why the heck are you hanging up? And what even are chopstick utensils? Why am I paying you a salary? I should be paying you nothing.
Well, no. They're chopsticks for cooking. So shouldn't they be called chopstick utensils? And plus, it was a funeral home. Trying to sell chopstick utensils for pasta to a funeral home makes no sense.
Shut up! Use your brain! Even when picking up bones, they can use these chopsticks that make it easy to pick up boiled pasta. And that's how you can sell it to them.
Sorry, I don't think I understand. That's pushing it. There's no way I could do that.
What are you all doing, you lazy idiots? Hurry up and sell out all of our stock. Until you sell all of it, we can't even move on to importing the next product.
Dad, this guy here is useless. Who even gave him a job at this company?
You were the one that interviewed me directly?
Shut up! Stop skipping your work and hurry up and start selling!
By the way, what do you mean by importing? Isn't this a company that plans its own products and then has those products manufactured and then sells those self-made products?
Huh? If we did something that tedious, how would we even make a profit? Don't be so dumb! It's so much faster if we import it cheap from overseas and then sell it for a higher price.
What? That's not okay! On this package, it literally says product created by this company and product manufactured by this company. You do realize that this is a scam, right?
Who cares? And that's none of your business anyway. Now shut up and get back to work!
Yes, but...
If you say this is a scam, then that's fine. You can keep thinking that. But you should know that this is what it means to run a business. The person at fault is the one that falls for it.
This is terrible. This was my job. I was being forced to sell imported products as original company products and lie straight through my teeth every day. I didn't want to make my mom worry any more than I already had, so I couldn't just easily quit. But my honesty and pride wouldn't allow me to sell these products, knowing that I was lying to the customer. So I was secretly telling all of my clients that they were in fact imported products. As a result, I was surprised to find that my clients raved that I was an honest young man and that they could trust me. As the newest member of the team, I was somehow able to get #1 in sales. I was surprised by my own talent. But on the other hand, I was feeling really trapped.
For you to get #1 in sales, that's amazing, Hiroshi! Maybe I should try buying these cooking chopsticks for pasta that your company is making. What do you think?
No, well, Mom, you're really good at cooking as is, so I don't think you need them. Plus, if there are better products, I'll be sure to introduce them to you.
Thank you. I guess you're right. It's not like we eat pasta very often at home. There aren't that many people, so it feels wasteful to boil so much water in a large pot. And it only increases the amount of dishes we have to wash, so I do avoid it a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. We don't really eat much pasta anyway. Ah, look at that. It's time I should get going to work. Thank you for breakfast. See you later. I was somehow able to continue my work, and it was finally the day that I would receive my first paycheck. Mr. Sekokichi? How is this possible? Why is my net salary only $1,000? Huh? It means that you're worth $1,000, obviously. But, I've even been working quite a bit of overtime, and you had even told me that I would be taking home $2,000 per month. Don't you remember? This is even more clearly a scam. You idiot. Look closely at the details in the contract. We subtract a management fee of $1,000, so what you take home is $1,000. How can this be? If this is the case, then I certainly plan on making you come out where you belong. What did you say? Oh, are you planning on telling the police? You do realize that you're all part of the scam now too, right? So if you tell the police, you'll be arrested, just like that. But you're the one that's been giving the orders. We have more or less been tricked, so I don't think that we'll be arrested. Not at all. Interesting. Then do you have any proof that I've been giving any orders? Well, that's... You really think the police are going to believe anything you say, idiot? All of you are going to be enslaved to me for the rest of your lives as you stay working here. Damn it! So this is your tactic. This is how you keep your employees from going against you. Anyway, stop wasting your time and hurry up and sell these ridiculous chopsticks. Next, we plan on importing a frying pan specifically to make mapo tofu. So you better be ready to sell those out too. We import one at $2, and I'm thinking we're going to sell one at around $50. Who on earth would even want a product that's such a scam? That's it! We should all just quit this company together. Wait a minute, everyone! Are you sure it's okay if we just quit like that? We're all working here without any days off, the salary's extremely low, and more than anything, I hate that we're having to trick people into buying things. Even if we quit, as long as this company doesn't change, then that means that people will continue to be fooled and continue to buy these weird products. Then what do you suggest we do? Just like the company name says, we're going to plan and produce the goods. Instead of these random imported goods, we're going to sell products that we made ourselves. Products that are actually usable and that we can sell with pride. But how can we do that? I don't think we're capable. Actually, I have an idea, so hear me out. If we all work hard together, I think we can do it. Even if we do work hard or work together, as long as we're in this company, there ain't much we can do. I have a plan for that too. So please, just trust me, and let's do this together. All of us. All right, I'm in. You're the top salesman after all. So if you got a plan that you believe in, guess it's worth a shot. Let's do this! Thank you guys. I won't let you down. While doing the work that was expected of me, I started making moves of my own. And, beginning with Bunta's help, I had the other employees join me and start gathering evidence on our side. 1 month later. Well then, looks like those ridiculous chopsticks are about to be sold out. So I guess we can start importing those frying pans. Mr. Sekokichi, excuse me, there's something I want to talk to you about. What is it, Hiroshi? Stop being lazy about your work and hurry up and sell those chopsticks! I'm afraid I can't do that. Selling internationally made and imported goods as our homemade product really isn't okay. Huh? Who do you think you are? Who cares about that? Just hurry up and get back on the phones! If that's the case, then be our guest. You can do that yourself. However, we will refuse. All of us. What do you mean, all of you? Cut it out already! You think you're going to go against me?
What's all this commotion here? Hurry up and get back to work.
Dad, all of these guys here are trying to test me. Let's just make their salaries 0.
Great idea. As long as you're in this company, anyone who tries to go against us or rebel will definitely not be getting any salary whatsoever.
I see. Well then, please, make your entrance. Pardon me. I see it's exactly as you had said. And who the hell are you? You can't just barge in here without permission. Are you sure you want to be speaking like that to this kind man? He's from the Labor Standards Inspection Office, whom I've called here today.
What? Why is someone from the labor office here?
Just as I explained to you on the phone, on top of withholding all overtime pay, it seems that they plan on making our salaries non-existent. It's true that we will need to do a more thorough investigation, but based on what I just heard, this certainly looks like a violation of labor laws.
No. This is just a misunderstanding. It was a joke, you see. A joke.
Is that so? Well then, the next person joining us is this lady, from the Consumer Affairs Agency.
Consumer Affairs Agency? Why?
Here are the chopsticks that I had contacted you about. Here's the proof that we are importing them from overseas. And here's the package that falsely claims the product is made domestically. That's, well, you see.
You bastard! What do you have against my company that made you do such a thing? Haven't you heard of a thing called manners? Have you no respect?
I should be asking you the same thing. You should be ashamed of yourselves, selling imported products that are a scam as is, and then trying to trick people into buying them, thinking they're worthy domestic products?
All of you, you're all just little employees. How dare you do this when you're all so worthless? You would be nothing without us.
That's not true at all. We've all been working together on the planning and production of a new product. Here's a sample. Using my mom's advice as a base idea, this is Tupperware that also allows you to boil and drain pasta in the microwave.
What is this?
In regards to this idea, we went to a crowdfunding site and have already reached our necessary investment to start production. Eventually, we plan on making this a corporation, and we're even thinking about applying for a loan from the banks.
Stop messing around! That idea is owned by my company! Hand it over to me, now!
Unfortunately for you, all of us gathered outside of our working hours to work on this project. So this company has 0 rights to it.
Shut up! Stop trying to make up excuses!
And now, I'd like to introduce our final guest. Last but not least, they're the saviors from evil in this town. The policemen.
Violence is never the answer. Regardless of what kind of internal disagreement this was, we can't let it slide. So, will you join us at the station for some questioning? Well, now is not a good time, and,
This has nothing to do with me! I wasn't involved! What are you trying to say? The two of you together, hand in hand, off you go to the police station. Oh yes, that's right! All of these employees were going behind our back and doing this without any permission!
Yes, that's right! All of these employees were working under the scam scheme, and no matter how many times we tried to stop them, they kept going. So please, arrest them all immediately!
Do you really think that we're going to be arrested?
Of course! Mr. Policeman, this guy is the leader of the scam. Please, arrest him immediately! He's all yours!
I'll have you know that even while working at this terrible company, I have never once lied in order to sell a product. I've told everyone honestly that it's an imported product made overseas. You bastard! That's what you were doing behind our backs! That's right! Buta! You were scamming people, weren't you? Yes, that's true. However, we have a voice recording of you, demanding that he sell the product and continue lying. So it's clear that Bunta had no other choice, and is therefore cleared of any wrongdoing. What? How dare you! Since when have you been using such tactics? Oh, I know. This was all my father's idea to start a business like this.
What? Are you trying to say that this is all on me?
Yep, exactly. I didn't do anything wrong.
so you could just take my dad and arrest him only.
Having a stupid son like you. Do you have any idea how much I've had to suffer?
Shut up, you scumbag of a dad! Well, well, father and son alike. They're both terrible people. So please, take them off to the police station together where they belong. They're like a pair of chopsticks. They complete each other, and one is nothing without the other. Come on, please! Even if it's just me, please forgive me! I promise I'll work hard too! So let's sell that new product together! Right? Right? Most certainly not. We will refuse 1,000,000 times over. Please, go right ahead and follow in your father's footsteps. All you ever did was yell at your employees and are good for nothing otherwise. You're not even a pillar, much less a chopstick, to this company. And so, the two of them were taken back to the police station like two peas in a pod. The manager, Mr. Sekokichi, and the CEO, Mr. Seko. The violence and abuse to their employees was an obvious one. But in addition, they were subject to investigation from the Labor Standards Inspection Office, as well as the Consumers Affairs Agency, for multiple violations. Starting with Bunta, the employees were all able to provide supple evidence, and the two of them were shipped straight off to prison. They had to refund all of the products that they had sold up until now, and the company went bankrupt. We started a new company ourselves, and after producing the pasta boiling Tupperware, as soon as we began selling it, it was a huge hit all over the world. More than anything, I was happy to see my mom enjoying it. My name is Hiroshi. I'm a software engineer at Panasonic, a mass communication company. Panasonic mainly develops and manufactures communication-related equipment. And it's been around 10 years since we became the largest shareholders in the industry, surpassing Sota Manufacturing.
Hey, Hiroshi! How's it going? I'm here to make sure you're not cheating on me.
This is my wife, Marisa. She swings by occasionally to check on me. At Panasonic, our spouses were allowed to walk in and out of the office, with a few restrictions. Hey! What are you doing? Disinfecting. Stop that! Disinfecting. I said stop, dude! What the hell? What, are you trying to say I'm dirty or something? Disinfecting. Whoa! This is my colleague, Oda. He's cool-headed and always calm, but he always helps others when he notices them feeling down. But he always sprays me when he's disinfecting my desk. Just like that, my life was going pretty well overall. But for around 2 years, Panasonic has been struggling with an issue. We've been allowing Sota Manufacturing to close the gap as of late. Panasonic's marketing strategies have been predicted by their CEO with incredible accuracy, and they've been ahead of us at every corner. Alright, I guess it's time to head back. See you tomorrow, everyone. Yep, see ya. Bye, Oda. Panasonic's office was open 24 hours a day, and as long as we did all our jobs, we could come and leave whenever we wanted to. And just like usual, I left the office at 7 p.m. that day and headed back home. But when I turned a corner to the street that led to my house, something unbelievable happened. What? What the hell? Stop it! I was kidnapped by a few mysterious men and had my phone taken away.
I'm really sorry about this. This room shuts out all communication from the outside world, and so no one can listen in on our conversation.
What the hell are you thinking, sir? The man behind this was the CEO!
There's a very good reason behind all this. But before I tell you about it, you have to promise me that you'll keep this between us.
Did you cheat on your wife or something?
No, of course not! This is about the satellite communication device you guys are developing.
Okay.
You know about how Sota Manufacturing has been hot on our tails recently, right? They always seem to know which consumer base we're going to target with our products.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to be honest. They're straight up copying our ideas, but...
This is no time to be impressed with them. Don't you think it's weird that they can do all this at this speed? I mean, development and manufacturing isn't just about the amount of money you spend on it. There has to be something behind this. Something to explain their versatility.
Well, now that you mention it...
This is my personal theory, but I'm pretty sure there's a spy in our office that's leaking all of our info. Otherwise, there's no way they could have done all this.
A spy?
Their CEO is the kind of person who would do anything to beat us. If getting a spy meant that he could beat us, he would do it in a heartbeat. He has no shame, no moral compass, and my guess is your new satellite communication device is their next target.
What? Anything but that! Right now, we're working on our largest, most ambitious project yet. We were developing a satellite communication device for the leader of the space industry, Roaktika Factor. And we received a hefty investment from them to complete this project. We have to let the authorities know!
Well, that's our last resort. We don't want this to go public, do we? If people find out that our info has been leaked to outsiders, people might want to take advantage of us. I know people who've gone down that road.
But they're public authorities! Would they really betray us?
You'd be surprised how greedy people are. And they make much less than our employees do. We have to resolve this issue internally, at all costs. You're the only one I can trust right now. Panasonic has a spy that's leaking info to Sota Manufacturing. Find them, and beat the crap out of them!
And just like that, I was assigned the task of finding and eliminating a spy that had infiltrated the company. But I'm just a software engineer. It's not like I have any special powers either. And if there was a spy on this floor, they'll know immediately if I was making any suspicious moves. Disinfecting. Hey, stop! What's going on? Why do you look so worried? Huh? Well, it's nothing. Alright, disinfecting. Stop that! Ugh. That day, I couldn't really think of anything. So I just spent my day working as usual and headed home. This is not a task I can handle alone. That's when I went to Mimi Kamioka at Legal Tech for help. Legal Tech is a tech-related legal firm, and that's what's been going on. Our CEO is all worked up about this, and I don't know how to even get started. So I thought you could help me, Miss Kamioka.
Well, first of all, stop acting like you don't know me. I don't want you to call me by my last name. Are you here to hurt me again?
Oh, come on. This is a work-related matter. I just wanted to be professional.
Yeah, I see that. Every time you come and talk to me, it's when you want something from me. How's Marissa doing?
Good.
I guess you guys are doing well together. Good for you.
Mimi is actually my ex-girlfriend. She and Marisa hate each other. She's very good at her job, and even the authorities come to her for help. But I didn't really want to ask her for help.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't see a way.
Oh, come on, please! The fate of the company is at stake.
Well, it's not like I don't want to help you, but the odds are heavily against you. You'd have to go through something called forensic testing, and you have to go through bits and pieces of data that's been left on your device. You'd have to ask around the people in your office, too. Extensive research is required to complete this process.
I'll do something about it.
It might take years, you know.
But I can't back out. Not from this. After hours of convincing, I finally got Mimi to be on board. I went to the CEO to secure funds to hire Mimi. And afterwards, she handed me one of her devices that was used for data tracking. My first mission was to perfectly replicate the hard drive records of one of the PCs in the office. And after I handed Mimi the data, around 2 months flew by. That's when Mimi called me over to her office.
Assuming that the data you collect is 100% accurate, there's two things we know now. Firstly, there were records of someone going through your computer via long acquisition software on your computer.
Aside from the software I have on my computer?
Yep, I bet it's spyware. And secondly, once every few months, someone's been copying your data through a local network. When you're not at work, obviously. Does this ring a bell?
So someone's been going through my computer, but I haven't shared my password to anyone.
Really? Can't you think of anyone? Like someone that hangs around your desk, even though they don't have any business being there. Are you sure this doesn't ring a bell?
No, not really. And no one has time for that.
Really? Come on, think, Hiroshi. Someone that can sneak up on you without being suspicious. Someone that checks on how you're doing. All the while being able to see the keyboard and the movements of your hand.
Marisa?
I think she's behind this too. Why would she show up to your office? Just because you work there. She even had to sign a contract to get in. Panasonic needs to review their company policy. It creates the perfect opportunity for people to steal your info.
But she's my wife.
Yes. No, he doesn't know yet. No. My husband is a very cautious man. Yes, thank you. Yes. I'll try looking into things behind his back when possible.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey, it's pretty late already.
Yeah, well, work has been overwhelming lately.
Work, huh?
Yeah, well, This isn't like the stuff I usually do.
Like what?
Well, I can't tell you.
Alright, the bath is ready for you.
Yeah, I'll go now. Marisa, the spy? Then, did she get married with me so that she can sneak into the office? Whoa!
You think I don't realize?
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop lying to me. If you think I'm just some poor, stupid girl that doesn't know what's going on, you're wrong.
I've never thought of you that way.
Good. Alright then. But I am going to warn you. You better stop it before you really piss me off. That way, we can keep this healthy marriage going.
Okay.
Alright, good. Thanks.
God, I completely screwed myself over. I didn't think things were going to be like this. Disinfecting. Ah! What is it? Disinfecting. Stop disinfecting me! Come on, get back to work. I was just thinking about something. Hiroshi, you have something you're worried about, don't you? Your eyes have been looking very hollow recently. Come on, tell me. Maybe I can do something for you. Oda, well, it's alright. But thank you so much for offering. It really means a lot. But one day, something unbelievable happened. When I got out of the shower, I noticed that I had a text from Mimi.
Can you come over to my place? I have something I need to show you.
Okay. When I went to the living room, I noticed that Marisa was gone. Marisa? Where did she even go? It's too late to go out. Why wouldn't she tell me that she's going out? Marisa? After that, I couldn't get a hold of Marisa or Mimi. I got worried, so I rushed over to Mimi's place. But there I saw something unbelievable happening. Mimi, I'm coming in.
Help!
Huh?
I told you, didn't I?
When I entered her apartment, I saw Marisa standing over Mimi, who had her hands and feet tied. Marisa, let Mimi go!
I freaking told you, but you ignored me. This is all your fault, Hiroshi.
So, you were the spy all along, Marisa!
So you finally realized, huh? I hired a PI months ago, and he's been following you around forever. And I already contacted my lawyer. I knew about your little affair with Mimi. All along! I told you that you can't hide anything from me.
What? Wait, what are you even talking about?
But I was forgiving. I was ready to forgive you if you gave up on the affair. But I can't believe this. After all that, you were still cheating on me with Mimi? You never got over her, did you? You freaking beast.
Wait, this is a big misunderstanding.
I don't want to hear your excuses.
Marisa thought that Mimi and I were having an affair behind her back. Turns out, she wasn't the spy. We had no choice but to tell Marisa about everything that had been going on.
Wait, really? I'm so sorry. I can't believe it. I didn't know you guys were working together. Mimi, I'm so sorry. Are you hurt?
This is why I didn't want to take your offer. This is your fault, Hiroshi.
I'm so sorry, guys. Mimi and I then got to decoding the data we collected. But once again, we failed to nail down the suspect.
Well, this led to nowhere. We might have to set up surveillance cameras in the office.
But we never know when the suspect is stealing the data. And besides, the office is open for 24 hours every day. It's impossible to set cameras up when no one's watching.
Then we might have to look up fingerprints. That's our last resort. I doubt that it's going to work, but honestly, if we can't set up the cameras, there's nothing else we can really do.
Fingerprints, huh? That's when I remembered something. Wait, now that I think about it, why is he always disinfecting my desk? If he's worried that my desk is dirty because I sit next to him, why doesn't he do the same to the desk to his left? But all he's ever done is disinfect his own desk and mine. Wait, maybe, just maybe. No, it can't be. Is it to get rid of his fingerprints? How's the satellite communication device coming along? The base is already built. I'm sending the last bit of data to my computer now. Now we can present this to Roatika. And that way, we can steal this contract. Our developers should be able to fill in the missing details. When am I getting paid? Don't worry. When the presentation is over, I'll send the money over. But I don't have time. Then you better hurry. We could take you in as a software developer too. We'll protect both you and your sister. Thank you so much. Alright. The data should be done transferring soon. I'm gonna call you back later. Alright. I'm looking forward to it. So you were the spy, huh?
Hand me your phone. You won't face jail time for this if you surrender now.
Wait, please! Please, keep this between us! I need the money as soon as possible! We all need money, you idiot! If this data is sent over to Sota Manufacturing, all of our engineers are going to lose their livelihoods. My sister is sick. Apparently, it's a chronic nerve issue, and it's really serious. There wasn't a doctor in Japan that could treat her. She's barely alive right now thanks to the tubes that are attached to her. But if she doesn't get surgery soon, her heart is going to stop beating.
I'm sorry about your sister, but this isn't the way to go about this.
No, I don't want to.
The fact that Sota Manufacturing stole our data is going to go public sooner or later. And if our deal with Loktika falls through because of that, it could become an international scandal.
I don't care. How much do you need? At least $100,000.
But if you send that data, you'll be losing much more than that.
$100,000, huh? Wait, I might be able to do something about that. What do you mean, something? Afterwards. What? The program was a dummy?
Yep, it uses the latest tech, and our virus protection software couldn't prevent it from entering our system. Well, it wasn't anything too harmful, so it was fine, but...
That bastard! He tricked us!
Hold it right there. We're with the Fair Trade Commission. Show us your hands.
What? The Fair Trade Commission?
We're going to collect all this data as evidence, and if you resist, we will arrest you for evidence tampering.
The Fair Trade Commission, along with Mimi and her crew, showed up at the Sota Manufacturing HQ and collected all of the evidence. No! Please don't do this! We're going to go out of business! Hiroshi, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Well, tell that to my wife.
It's no big deal. If Hiroshi's friends need help, I'm here for them.
Marisa and I decided to sell our house and car to pay for the surgery for Oda's sister. We obviously still have loans left to pay for them. I'm not gonna forget this. I'll do my time and I'll pay you back as soon as I can. I'm counting on it.
Come on. The police are waiting for you. And you're fired. Effective immediately.
I'm so sorry for everything I did. I will make this up to you. I swear.
I hope I'll be alive to see that.
And so, Oda confessed to his crimes and was prosecuted for spying on us. Obviously, the people at Sota Manufacturing were arrested as well. Their business went under too. And afterwards, we completed our deal with Roaktika, and our company reached never-before-seen heights. I was given a new house from the CEO for my work in preventing the data from being sent. And thanks to that, Marisa and I are enjoying our lives once again. By the way, Oda's sister is recovering. Her surgery went well, and her conditions are improving every day.
My name is Hiroshi. I used to work at a great company, and I was pretty good at my job. I thought I was going through life extremely well. I am now unemployed, a so-called NEET, which means not in education, employment, or training. That is because my boss made a big mistake, which was somehow pinned on me, and I lost my job. Since I'm not very strong-hearted, I couldn't talk back. I left the company in tears. And so I couldn't really get into finding a new job, and I spent my life dependent on my savings, being sparing with my money. Modest as my life was pretty good. However, who is it at this time of night? Yo, Hiroshi! Huh? Brother? Why? You said you quit your job, right? I came all the way here because I was worried about you. Ah, okay, thanks. You don't look very happy. No, it's not that. What? What is all this luggage? Huh? If you look at it, you'll know that it's all my stuff. Wait. Isn't it like way too much stuff? Oh, well, yeah. But you need this much to live a life. What? Brother, are you gonna live here? Of course. It's for my only family member after all. What? No, brother, I'm fine. I'm scraping together a living. What are you saying, you neat? I'm coming in. Take your shoes off. My brother suddenly barged in on me and said he wants to live with me. My brother's always been this kind of pushy person who troubles other people. But our parents died when we were little, and he was the only person I could depend on. I shouldn't treat him very badly. I grudgingly decided to accommodate him, but... Hey, brother, can you help me out? Just a little? I'm doing all the cooking, cleaning, and washing. You shouldn't mind doing all that. You're a NEET after all. Yeah, but just a little bit? Unlike you, I'm so tired with work. You understand how hard it is to work? I understand that it's hard, but I'm paying all the bills. The bills? It's very hard for me to bring this up, but it's been half a year and you haven't given me a single yen. Are you trying to take money away from your brother who came because he was worried about you? No, but I'm using up all my savings to afford a living for us. Huh? So much for having a brother. I don't remember raising you this way. Raised me? He never gave me a living expense, let alone tuition. Besides, you have a lot of money saved up. After all, you used to be an elite. Used to be? At this rate, I'm gonna use up all my savings. What? Use up? What are you gonna do? How am I gonna live? A life rent-free with 3 meals and a nap? Huh? Anyway, don't talk back to me. You're just a NEET. Although he makes fun of me all the time for being a NEET, he doesn't pay 1 yen out of our living expenses. I hope he'll have a sense of emergency hearing that my savings are drying up. You finally came home. Why are you at the door? Let's go for a drive. Huh? A drive? Why? I thought I would let you see a great view, Mr. Cooped Up and Unemployed. A great view? Yeah, here's this one great place. I'll take you. But no thanks. I don't really want to go outside. What are you talking about? I already rented a car for it. What? Are you seriously talking about this car? Isn't it way too big? You can say that it is a car fit for outdoor activity. Now get on! But I haven't prepared for this. And my groceries. Oh, the groceries. I'll put them in the fridge. You get on the car. Okay. Hey, where in the world are we going? We've been climbing up this mountain for some time now. I told you it was gonna be a great view. I don't need to see it. Let's just go home. What are you talking about? You already made it this far. Oh, we're almost there. Huh? Where? Here. Hey, where's the great view? Over there. Huh? Over there? You can see a sign over there, right? Oh, yeah, I can see it. It's kind of far, though. That is where you can see it. I want to have a smoke, so you go right ahead. Why don't you go over there and smoke? Don't be crazy. Great view and cigarettes don't mix. Says who? Anyway, I'll be going ahead. Whew, finally here. Wait a minute. Can't see no great view. Wait, beware of bears? Hey, brother. Hey, what? What is all that luggage? Hiroshi, I'm gonna put all your stuff here. Huh? Wait, what is the meaning of this? You are gonna be living here from today. Huh? And NEET has no right to live in a house. And he doesn't need any money. Wait, that's my passbook. I will keep this for myself. I'll take care of it as it were my own child. Thanks. No way. Get it back. Straighten your spirits in this mountain, you scum of society. Wait, don't go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. It's rumored that if you enter this mountain, you can never get out. No, you're lying. You can't possibly leave me here. Never come home again. Wait. I can't believe this, but why? Somebody help! The pile in front of me was all my stuff. Not just my clothes and bags, but also my furniture. Apparently, my brother's words, "never come home again," was meant in truth. He just wanted my savings. He didn't need me and threw me away in this mountain like I was trash. I was so shocked that I couldn't move for a while. However, as time passed and it grew darker outside, I started to get scared. I might die here. This wasn't the way it was supposed to be. Although I was afraid, I kept walking in the wilderness for days and days. And finally, one day, no way, a house! I can't believe it! Hooray! Excuse me, is there anybody home?
Yes?
A bear!
Relax, relax. I'm human.
Sorry.
Why is there a human here?
I was actually abandoned in this mountain.
Abandoned? What does that mean? Well, never mind. Just come in.
Thank you.
I don't really know the situation, but you're safe now. Have some of this soup.
Thank you. It's so delicious. I felt so relieved that I involuntarily started to cry. Because this man's kindness and his soup was so very warm. I talked to this man, actually Mr. Maruyama, about everything that happened. And I stayed with him until I was nursed back to health. Thanks to him, although I was almost dying at first, I started to get my strength back. And then the day came when I would go back home. Because there was no means of transportation, Mr. Maruyama came to my house with me.
Who is this? Hiroshi?
I'm back, brother!
What are you doing here?
Mr. Maruyama saved me! How dare you abandon me in the depths of the mountain?
Huh? How dare you speak to me like that? I told you to never come back home again!
This is my house!
Not anymore! I customized it all to my liking!
Ugh! How did you make such a terrible room? And give me back my savings!
That money is mine! What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine!
I don't understand what you're saying. Just give it back! Get the hell out!
No way! I just threw out some trash in the mountains! Why did you come back here? Hey, you bear man over there! You've sure done me a favor here!
How dare you talk to Mr. Maruyama like that? He saved my life!
Fuck! I should have abandoned you in the ocean, not the mountains! Like an uninhabited island?
You're the worst!
So back to the mountains, you scum!
What did you say?
You want to go home, Hiroshi?
Huh?
Come to my house, where you will lead a far better life than here. I feel bad for you if you had to live with this mongrel.
What are you saying, old man? He's the lowest of the low! He's good for nothing!
You are the lowest of the low!
Eh.
You treated Hiroshi like this! You should be ashamed of yourself!
What? Stay out of this! This is between me and him!
I will have you know that was my privately owned land! I'm gonna sue you for trespassing and illegal dumping! So you're gonna have it coming for you!
Huh? Don't lie to me! You gotta be kidding me! There's no way such a huge mountain is private property!
You don't have to believe me. Just wait for it. It's coming. Let's go, Hiroshi.
Hey, wait a minute!
Mr. Maruyama, I haven't quite wrapped my head around everything.
Oh, sorry. I just lost my temper.
No, I was so happy, but are you serious? Is that huge-ass mountain really your private property?
Yes, I'm serious. Actually, that mountain is where I can get diamonds in the rough.
What?
Strictly speaking, I haven't gotten them yet. But I'm supposed to be able to get them.
No way! I had no idea!
Well, you shouldn't. I bought the entire mountain just to do this whole thing in secrecy.
What? The whole mountain? Who the heck are you?
I'm a modest investor.
No, there's no way he's a modest level investor. He was laughing now, but he must have been really angry at my brother. After coming home, he phoned his lawyer right away and sued my brother for trespassing and illegal dumping. Well, what he dumped illegally was all my stuff, lol. Anyway, my brother was charged with a huge fine, and he had spent not only my savings, but his own as well. Having lost his job and his house, my brother seemed to be at a loss. However, one day, he sees one thing on the news and heads towards the mountain.
Where is it? Diamonds! Come out! Can't find any diamonds.
Where is this? I'm so hungry. Somebody help me! I don't want to die! Hiroshi! Help! I'm sorry! What my brother saw on the news was us having dug up diamonds. He tried to come here and dig up diamonds to make money, but he completely lost himself in the mountains. His foolish ass, body and soul crushed, was reported widely on the news. Being lost in the mountains seemed to have a really big effect on him. As for myself, Mr. Maruyama and I dug up diamonds after diamonds and his business kept expanding. And since Mr. Maruyama trusted me unconditionally, he made me his heir. He is now teaching me about owning a business for the coming future.
Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.